Okay, another update. I want to welcome everybody to my nightmare. I'm starting the wiring progress, and I've got everything scattered out. I've got the new harness kind of routed where I think it should go. I've got the engine harness here and the headlight. Of course, nothing's hooked up. I did do a little bit here under the dash. I connected the steering column light harness. This here's for the dash. Yeah, and I've got wires running. This is the dome light, and this here's the rear of the car. So anyhow, I've got my work cut out for me. I'm not Captain Wiring Guru. I don't care to do it. I have done a few buggies I have wired, which is pretty simple, pretty basic, but I had to wire those from scratch. I didn't have a harness to start with. Of course, this is a universal harness. One size fits most, and it's got directions, which, you know, sometimes I'll follow, but it's also got information for Ford and Chrysler. Like I say, one size fits most. Chrysler column stuff, so it fits several different vehicles. It is universal. So I'm hoping there's between the directions and YouTube, I can get it all figured out. That's what I'm doing. Wish me luck. Okay, we're going to do another update on the 56. I've been doing a bunch of wiring. Still got a big mess on my hands. I am waiting for more parts. This is a universal wiring harness I'm putting in this car. I've got quite the mess going under the dash. I've got the headlight switch wired up and the ignition switch, and that's pretty much it under the dash. And I've got the rear wiring almost buttoned up. I still got a few other things. There's the fuel gauge or the fuel sender wiring. There's some leftover stuff for third brake light and such. I'm not sure what to do with yet, but the lights themselves are wired. My backup lights, tail lights, and license plate lights. And then, being a universal wiring kit, this sends the wires straight out through the firewall for the lights and whatnot. And I want to put a plug there so that you can unplug it to pull the thing apart again. And here's a bunch of wires that I'm not quite sure of. Like, one of them's for air conditioning, which I'm not using. One of them's for like a sending unit for the electric gauge or electric sending unit, which I'm not using. But anyhow, I'm waiting for that plug to continue on all this here stuff. So I still need to get a pigtail for my turn signals up front. This has got them, but these are really old and brittle. I got new headlight pigtails, and there was new tail light pigtails, and all that stuff was new. So anyhow, I need to also tackle this here rust. I cut this out of my donor car. This whole section here was cut out of my donor car, and I'm going to try to graft it on here. that's the plan. I'm going to cut this all out and try to just piece it all on there. The chrome piece, there's a chrome piece that covers up this. It covers up the majority of it. It will cover up this here piece, but it doesn't cover up the bad part here. So that part's going to be exposed. So this will replace it clear up to this weld seam. So I'm optimistic that repair will go good. I am not a body man. But let me see, I've got some chrome over here that I've cleaned up to go around the windshield. This here's the piece that actually covers. Let's see, it goes like, what's it do? Yeah. Let me see, I'll get it figured out. There, it covers up the bad spot over there. But it doesn't cover up all of it. And that's the chrome that goes around the windshield. But yeah, I cleaned up the windshield chrome. I kind of got the windshield cleaned up and ready to think about putting on, but I need this rust repair done before I can do the windshield. And the back glass, I also have purchased new side glass. I've got a 6-piece window kit to go into the sides. And I think the only piece I'm missing for the back windows is this rear channel, the window guide for the rear on the back on both sides, and then I can put these rear windows in. I've got fur channels. So yeah, once I get the wiring going, I can start moving on the windows. So that's the plan, and that's where I'm at. But yeah, I'll take you outside and show you. I have the tractor all suited up, chained up, ready to go move snow, and here it is, the end of January, and we have no snow. We've had a couple of small 2-3 inch drops, but no, nothing worth plowing. I haven't been able to plow. I haven't done any plowing this year. It is cold. It's about 25 degrees out at the moment, and we're getting the cold of the winter, but not the precipitation. So anyhow, we're looking forward to winter showing up. It could happen. I'm gonna get in here where it's warm. I got the wood stove fired up. But yeah, it's a good time to be in the shop working on the car and hanging out by the fire. So anyhow, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching.